5155 plus 5900. So in total, we have $8,445 just for equipment. All right, if you know anything about production, filming, microphones, cameras, lenses, lighting, you know that stuff is really expensive. Like, look at this freaking camera. This camera's like $2,000, and it's like, yeah, just go get that. Your footage will look good. $2,000. OfflineTV recently released another video, and I was kind of thinking, I'm gonna wake up and be a little shit today. It's this one here, OfflineTV escapes IRL horror game. I want to see how much this video actually costs to make. I'm gonna go through, tally up all the freaking things. It's probably gonna be disgustingly expensive. What's interesting is because it's such like a relaxed, like kind of carefree style video, but to see all the gear and everything that's actually going into this, it's kind of gonna blow you away how much this stuff actually costs.
Wait, I think this is the wrong address.
There's no service here.
Yeah, this is the carnival.
A-tier acting. In that scene alone, 3 people talk. If this was a boom mic, you would be getting more like ambient sound. How sporadic this video is, there's no way a boom operator is following these people. Just everybody who's in this scene. You got 1, 2, 3. You have 7 mics in this scene. Everybody probably has a lavalier microphone on because the audio seems so tight and crisp. If it was a boom mic, you'd be hearing more of the ambient sound and it would sound more distant. So like say Sydney here, she has a receiver here. This thing could be anywhere from like $100 to $150. So let's just say $125. She also has a lavalier microphone. So that's going somewhere up in here. A lav mic might be like $70. So we have 7 people here in the scene. Like if you're talking professional gear, now you could get cheaper lavalier setups, but they're a professional organization. They probably have a good setup like this. So, I mean, let's be true to it. 195 times 7. This alone, just miking them, $1,365. That is fucking insane. This is how fast this stuff adds up. Now, they might have found ways to cut costs in this. Obviously, they can use cheaper lavalier microphones, cheaper receivers. You can record it on your phone and plug a lavalier microphone into your phone. That's not even to mention the camera. So what I'm going to try to do in this video is try to calculate how many camera angles there are. So we're going to be looking at microphones, cameras, and lights. So in this scene here, they may or may not have an actual light in it. These might be car lights. I'm not 100% sure. But the camera behind, they're probably, because they are getting pretty good low light performance, I would assume that they're using a full frame camera with a decently low aperture lens. So I think you're looking at least a $1,500 camera, at least. This is the low end. They're probably using a more expensive camera than this. They're shooting in 4K, so they've got a decent camera on their hands here. And I'm thinking about $800 at least for the lens. So at least for the camera, $2,300.
Something doesn't feel right.
They probably did that scene in a different take.
Well.
Probably maybe the same camera.
Spider.
Look at that A-tier act. Look at Toast's acting here. Freaking A-tier. That's like a freaking thumbnail face. I don't know how much costumes cost. I would assume that each of these costumes are at least like $80. So if you want to think costumes. But I mean, there's like a certain degree is like how much do they actually already own? Because even with like cameras and mics and stuff like that, that's all an investment. Even though it's expensive up front, you can use it so many times. So there's at least 3 clowns here. I'm gonna say each of their costs. I'll say there's $70. So 3 clowns, so $210.
Big shoes, big shoes, big shoes. Get in here.
I don't know if they own this place. Like you might have to pay for a venue. So because I don't know if they own this place, I'm not gonna Not gonna say anything. And it is to note, every light that's in the distance here, I don't know how many of there are. These are owned by them, but they probably have these like again, like it's like how they have all the mics. They probably have all of these things. These are tube lights. Depends. They might be RGB. They might not be. I mean, just right there. I'll see how many of them I can count throughout the video. But a tube light, I would say I'll give them on the low end. Let's say $60 for a light. So it's gonna be hard to be able to tell how many camera angles there are in this because you don't know what cameras they use and when they use them.
Michael, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Clown's so fucking pissed.
You can see the fucking grin on his face.
Michael, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Clown's so fucking
Look at him like almost grinning.
pissed.
Don't you let them leave the grounds, but scare them so they're nice and juicy.
See, I would say they at least have 2 cameras here. So usually, I think this is like one of the Sony ones, but this is at least like $1,000 camcorder. The battery on the back, you can tell that means it's a higher quality camera when there's a big ass battery on it. I mean, it's more professional because it'll last longer. It's very important. So I'd say that's at least $1,000 camcorder right there.
That was really scary.
You actually got a perspective here.
Really scary.
Camera guy behind them. So there's a camera in the room. So there's at least 2 cameras right here.
I found a journal.
Oh, what's in the journal?
Walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Feet meat is my favorite meat.
They're obviously just using 2 cameras in this thing.
Troll.
The fucking one.
I can't find
Well,
a walkie-talkie.
Good luck.
Oh, hell no.
Something to note is they don't have studio lights in this garage thing. So it's obviously just like, you're just using natural lights in there. I'm assuming this is a real garage. Like somebody's probably just letting them borrow it.
Okay, we got
Wait.
Wait, do you think it fits right here?
Obviously, cameraman over there. But we already knew that there's 2 cameras here. There's camera guy right up here. But
Wait.
Do you think it fits right here?
which we might be able to identify who's who. So there's blue shirt guy. That's what we'll call him. And I'm pretty sure Broden, like their main production guy, is doing the camera that's actually shooting right now.
Okay, where's Storm Drain?
So we need to go to Storm Drain. Where the fuck is going on?
It's your acting. So you can see, I'm pretty sure that was
With the
Broden.
night vision
Let me
to
see.
actually see what's going on.
That's Broden. So this over here, that's their main production guy. So he probably did a lot of the directing on this. Oh, you can almost see what camera it is. It's just blurry because of the bokeh. You can almost see what kind of lens it is in the camera.
I'm not scared. Like, that's not scary.
Obviously a wide camera. You see all the wide field of view. He's very close to John right now.
What?
Oh, wait. There's something under the hand. Oh my god.
Pages.
Need a hand?
And toast are gonna go.
Have fun, guys.
Someone hold this walkie-talkie.
What camera is that? It's about the clearest shot we have. So it did look like he had a zoom lens on it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but zoom lenses are typically more expensive than prime lenses. So yeah, it's probably like an $800 lens, I would think.
Have fun.
If you guys don't make it back in 10 minutes, you were great.
Whoa, I can't see anything. Good thing we have this night vision camcorder.
That's interesting.
Great.
Whoa, I can't see anything.
Is this still blue shirt guy? Because he has that's a video mic NTG, I think, from Rode. So let's take this one too. Oh, and they have another light here. I don't know if this light was counted before, but this is a big lens. This is probably a Sony camera, I would think, because the lens here looks like the Sigma 16 millimeter, which is a very common lens among YouTubers and stuff, because it's not that expensive. It actually is like $400. So in the world of lenses and stuff, $400 for a lens is actually not that much. So the video mic NTG, the microphone is on top of there. I don't know why he's using a shotgun mic because I'm pretty sure everybody is using lavs, but maybe they aren't. And maybe they're doing an impressive job of convincing me that they are. But this is like, I think $150 or $200. I'll give them $150 on it, who knows. And then the camera, because this is a Sigma 16 millimeter lens, we can almost guarantee that camera right here is at least like a Sony a6400. I mean, I'm giving them the benefit that they're probably budget conscious with their gear, I would assume. And this is a pretty small camera. It's an APS-C camera. It's not full frame. Sony a6400, you're looking at about $900 for the body only version. This whole setup right here, $150 for the mic, $400 for the lens, $900 for the camera. I don't know this thing. This looks like a different guy, but they're both wearing blue shirts, so I don't know who this is exactly.
What the fuck is up with you?
I'm pretty sure this is Broden's car. I think oh wait, you can actually see it.
It's long.
So most people are covering their lavalier microphone. Jody doesn't have hers covered up. Do you see here? You got a lav here. I don't know what kind of lavalier microphone that is. I have no clue. Yeah, I will never know. They all look the same.
No, I'm pretty sure.
And then, yeah, so this video here is to crush all your hopes and dreams of actually making a good production. Because even though this feels like it's a big run and gun thing, there is so much gear in this video. It is actually kind of ridiculous.
What the fuck is up with you? He doesn't have a hit. This car is a piece of shit. Get a new piece of equipment.
Mom's car, it's not mine.
I'm sorry.
We know where the perimeter is.
I think it's over there.
You think the storm drains this way?
So I can assume that everybody has lavalier microphones on. See, that's what makes me wonder is like, why did he have the shotgun microphone on the top of his camera if there's a light there? So obviously we can count another light. There's two more in the background, but I'm not sure what those are. You can see Michael's lav.
What did you find?
All right, come on.
It's very hard to see. Just some people's are hidden better than others. You can see this is the cable for the lav, and it goes up like that. It's hard to see on his black sweatshirt, but yeah, that is a lavalier microphone right there.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Toast has a lavalier microphone on. You can see that.
Lily, get the walkie-talkie.
This actually just seems like so much fun.
Okay, please.
The thing about doing a thing like this, like going to a haunted house, I was thinking about playing like my devil arc, where I just go into a haunted house, but I go psycho, and I scare all of the clowns instead of them scaring me. Go in there, like the whole Uno reverse scare card. But what's fun about haunted house is you know these people aren't gonna hurt you, so like you can actually just fuck with them if you want. It doesn't really matter, or you could like get immersed and be scared.
Hey, over here! Let me give you a hand!
I can't get it. I can't.
Like he's not gonna hurt her. Like let me give you a hand, and then he leaves.
Longer limbs.
You have to come distract the clown while I get it.
So obviously they have somebody following them, filming them. You can see him up here.
There's another one behind you, Louie.
I will remember this. He fucking ran away from me.
Oh, there's a light on the left side of the garage. You see that? There's a light. There's a light. There's a light over here.
Easy, okay? We need the flashlight.
And it seems like Broden always stays in this garage.
That's because I'm petty. I know.
Oh, she has a lav on. Wait. I just saw it in her pocket.
Yeah.
It's there. I don't know how the hell that's routed. So you can clearly see this is a lav, and you can see that the cable goes there. I have no clue how it gets up to her face, but it's doing something.
Lily! Okay, where are you? I don't want to get a walkie-talkie.
What is cool about this video, if you haven't seen this video yet, this video just keeps getting better as it goes on. Like I feel like the longer it goes, it improves. It's like fine wine and dining.
Whoa, speed run!
Yeah, that's probably a tube light.
Good luck, have fun. Okay.
Come Lord 2 coming in. This is Overwatch.
This is Overwatch. It's Winston. I'm not a monkey. I'm a scientist. This is another dude. This has, so they have 3 cameras total. There's the blue shirt guy with glasses, and then there's the blue shirt guy without glasses. Very huge difference. There's just a light that's just like chilling there. See, obviously they have props here.
Oh, a night shot can kind of see stuff.
I have no clue what amount of props
I don't see the page.
Flashlight. Okay, there's a skull.
they already owned or what they bought for the video.
No, get away from me.
Top 10 scariest clowns. Number 15, Greg.
This clown has a bit more of an actual costume. Do you see that? It's so hard to see. I think we'll get a better view later. But there's a interesting type of mask on it. And it's in like a bodysuit. So I'd say the one's actually probably a cheaper costume. I think that one is probably like 50. Look how noisy the footage is. Oof. Feels bad. Best moment in the video. Wait.
Oh, you're not Sydney!
In and out.
Oh, fuck my eye!
Are you gonna be strong and go first?
Ooh, this might color her perception of you, John.
can't.
I'm not gonna lie.
I can't go first. Cindy tried to push me and I couldn't.
Of course.
Dude, he's way too manipulative. I know, this actually might be an expensive costume.
Speaks. Okay, cool.
See, it's more like a dress. I thought it was like a bodysuit. Okay, so that's what this clown looks like. I'd say that's probably like a $70 costume.
What is in your hand?
Skull.
Cool.
Now, what is interesting, you could technically do this all on phones. So, like, if you wanted to do something like this, you could do 4 people with phones. And then, I don't know, if you had extra phones or something, you could use that and lav everybody on phones. So all you'd have to be paying for is the mics for the lavs, and then you can plug those into other phones. A phone wouldn't perform as well in low light like this situation, so. And this is still performing bad because this is like pitch black. You can see he has a lav mic on too. He definitely has a lav. You see the little reflection.
Okay, let's go.
Excellent job, brown team.
What I think is the most hilarious part too is that like all the streamers are getting completely harassed, but when you think about it, the cameramen are invincible because if the clowns fuck with the footage, the clowns are getting fucked up.
I guess.
They have 2 cameras on them right now.
Okay,
sorry,
but
just
what if we
with you.
stay out a little bit longer to make it look like
Yeah.
we did it, okay?
Okay, just stay here. And
See, like when they did this, like they actually have good planning because they didn't bring 2 cameras on people when it's a really tight area because they're just gonna have too many bodies in the room and you just can't get around. But like in this situation, it's open and it's gonna be a dramatic moment, so they have 2 cameras on them right now. So they actually like subtly plan this stuff.
Is that it?
A pig head.
There's another light. Oh my god.
You again, my friend. Okay.
Oh, he's like the nice NPC that helps you in the video. Yeah.
There's another light. Oh my god.
Okay, now what?
I see you've met everybody.
Yeah. Thanks.
Ooh, do you smell that, boys?
Smells like Bondo.
Fresh meat.
And piss.
There's piss there, remember. You smell the piss.
Dude,
Good stuff.
he wants
Smells good. Good.
Dude, I feel like they didn't tell him why they couldn't come in. So then they're like, yeah.
pick someone that's not toast.
I'll go.
Where's Sydney? Because Sydney just
Okay, bring Michael.
here are flares.
you gotta go. You have
Oh, they clearly have 3 cameramen here. You got this guy here.
Where's Sydney? Because Sydney.
You got this guy here. And you have Broden on the camera.
You have
Likeable character in the horror movie.
Yeah. You fit the stereotype perfectly.
my leg.
This is interesting. The audio sync for their mics got slightly off. So do you hear like Lily's voice? It sounds like it has like the tiniest echo to it.
Character in the horror movie.
Yeah. You fit the stereotype perfectly.
You're not.
Star, we're gonna need a juke like 3 clowns just to get out of here.
He's adjusting his live mic right now. The Fortnite emote. Dude, the most insane game of tag right here. Yeet, yeet, tag back. Oh shit. Oh, the trip. Still juking.
So,
Greg. Oh, Greg.
I'd say that's puppy guarding. I think that's illegal.
Who is giving this info?
The key is behind.
I'm just holding 2 human skulls. Like,
City, was it?
Oh, this is another costume. This is probably a $50 costume.
We'll get what you want. We'll get what you want. That's not Sydney. That's not Sydney.
Wait, he just did the TikTok move. The TikTok pickup line.
We'll get what you want. We'll get what you want.
Hey, I know you guys are busy right now, but if you were keys and you were in their garage, where do you think you'd be?
Where they are.
You checked there. Okay.
Keys. Where the fuck are they?
If you were a key,
He was okay.
Perfectly cut.
All right.
What up, fam?
Go.
Wait, so all they're missing, who's the fucking lady? I don't think I got the costume for it. We got this one here. Blip, 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 blip. So we got 5 costumes here. I mean, I've accounted for 5 costumes so far. I've accounted for 6 costumes. That's pretty reasonable. There's probably 7 in total, but you also have to think about this. Are these people getting paid to do this because they're extras? I don't know if they're getting paid just being here and being present. And then you also have to consider pay for the streamers. I mean, all the streamers' time is valuable, but I don't know how contracts work with OfflineTV.
Okay, so you should know Hugsy's a little...
Also, wonder too, what if this was already a horror attraction that existed and all that they did was say, hey, can we have this place for the night, and paid them a set rate and said, hey, can we just rent this place out for the night, and then they got their own personalized experience. You know?
Go ahead and grab that.
No, surely.
There's another light in there. There's another tube light. We got 10 tube lights so far.
I'm going by myself.
No, they won't let us. Hugsy,
Which is probably the last one we'll see.
Just to work myself up. Put up the flashlight.
Michael, you should
The
get some
cameraman.
first aid for your burn.
Getting the shot. Did you see that shit?
Put up the flashlight.
Cameraman.
Wow, whoever owns this car is really cringe.
we've located
It's
the
really
keys.
cringe.
Okay.
All right, we can fill the gas.
Yes.
This car is just like.
Just rocks and
Well,
I thought it was gonna go far enough to like block my face. That would have been cool.
I don't know if that light at the end there, if I've seen that or not.
You know what, Greg? You're not so bad.
Thank you so much for watching our Halloween video. Were you guys spooked? Because we sure were.
So, if you haven't seen this video, go ahead and check it out. Obviously, this still costs a lot of money to do a production like this, but it, like, all in all, this is a budget production. I mean, if they wanted like a big thing, it is a very practical production. If you had all these cameramen running around with these giant rigs that are like thousands of dollars, like these are still expensive, but they're not thousands on thousands of dollars, then they wouldn't be able to be as agile and keep up with the talent here. And obviously they reuse all of this gear for like all their shoots, so it's not like they're not getting value out of it or anything like that. But yeah, if you want to do like a kind of larger scale YouTube production, I mean, this is like, that is higher quality. Like this is definitely a pretty high quality thing. Then you're looking at about this much. So let's do the fucking totals here. We're looking at some pretty big totals here. For mics, this includes all of the lavalier microphones and that one shotgun microphone that's on that camera. So $515. These are estimated totals, so don't get too worked up about it. So cameras / lens. So we're looking at 5.9. I have terrible handwriting. 2 for lights. We're looking at 650. Costume. So let's do the quick total. Bring this up. So we got 5155 plus 5900 plus 650 plus 380. So in total, we have $8,445 just for equipment. Something is also to note, they can also reuse this stuff, but storage space. So this is probably at least like 2 hours of footage. It's also shot in 4K, probably at a pretty large file size. So I'd probably say 100 megabit at 4K. You're looking at a lot of storage with 3 cameras running too. I don't know what the camcorder was shooting at, but possibly like another 4K image there. Expensive, actually, just for data. You gotta get SD cards, and you need to be able to store that data and archive it later. So you're probably looking at like, I would say in total, probably at least like 300 gigabytes of storage for this project. So that's what I would assume, at least 300 gigabytes. So I hope you enjoyed this basically breakdown of OfflineTV's like horror game experience IRL thing, which these motherfuckers were late. Actually, don't mind that they're late, but that came out on November 9th. Bro, that was like over a week after Halloween. Like, you guys suck, you're terrible, and you really need to do better. This video didn't have a sponsor, so they didn't get recouped on some of the costs. I don't think a sponsor would have fit in this video, so this gives you some sense of scale for even like a medium scale YouTube production like event. But yeah, you could easily exceed $10,000 for that, and I think they were probably pretty budget friendly on this. You could probably easily exceed $10,000 for just the production. Now, if they're reusing their gear, then all they're paying for is their talent's time. So however much that costs, I have no clue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.